Hello, hello, hi, peoples. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've streamed. Mainly because I've just been really busy with school things. Although I've missed streaming, I guess. I want to be doing it. I just can't for one reason or another. I haven't been able to in the last few days and whatnot. But I'm back for now. So I'm in the middle of a project that at first I decided I wasn't going to stream, and then I changed my mind. I'm like, you know what? Sure. And this is a Python project where I currently have, well, we've gotten a lot of it done. Just for the last little bit, I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Yeah. So, well, I guess. Okay. So what am I doing? I guess I should introduce that. I gotta get back into the streaming mindset. Okay. Because I've started this in the middle of what this is. I don't even know how to explain it. Okay. Well, no, it's a chat messaging thing. This is a school assignment that I'm trying to figure out. So if I go a little bit something like, actually let me cancel everything. If I go a little bit something like, no, come on. If I go a little bit something like, why are you gonna break now on me? Could you not? If I do a little something like this, start the server, and then that's a little bit behind my head. You can see it enough. And then I copy a port number, and put said port number here, and over here, and then copy these and this over here. So you see different messages being printed in different parts. So I basically have these three windows open that are running different parts of this server. So basically on the right side we have the server, on the left side we have two clients. So the two clients are able to chat back and forth by sending messages that go through the server. In theory, we could then have a whole bunch of different clients, and it all just kind of works that way. Now, for what this assignment has to be and different things I have to do with that. So first of all, if I just type something random, you see in the maybe I'll move the server down here, so you can see it not behind my face. So the server, what am I even trying to say? So first of all, when you launch the server, it gives you a port number. It's basically randomly generated, and then it's waiting for the clients. Then with the client, you start it by putting in some stuff, including the port number, and then it connects to the server, and then they verify their connection, and then so then that's all good. Hold on, I maybe started too early. 1 second, I gotta do a thing real quick. I'll be back in a minute. 1 second. All right, starting properly now. Well, yeah, okay. We're back to it. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so chat thing. How does it work? So, it's not finished yet. It's it basically has all the functionality except one last piece, but that last piece is a big piece. Might take a while to actually do. Mainly has to do with sending files over through a server, which is why that is the name of this title of this stream or whatever. So, but I guess I just can recap the other functionality that this server has, or that the whole program has, the server and the clients. So actually, this is a continuation of assignment I was doing before, but now I basically had to add more stuff to it. So if I send a random message of letters, it reaches the server. It's like, receive message from user Alice. Oh, when I launch the client, I can give, like, I put in a username as part of where it would be. Like, this one is Alice, this one is Bob. Why? Because it can be. So that's how that starts. Now, you notice that Bob didn't get a message. I don't know why this is set to work this way, but this is the way that I was told to make it. So yeah, before it was like when it sends message, everyone receives all the messages. So Bob would see that Alice sent that message, but it doesn't work that way anymore. So first of all, if I go !list, it shows a list of all active users currently. So it shows Alice and Bob, and then I can go. Oh, oops, that's not supposed to say user. Let me fix that real quick while because I'm gonna forget. That just this needed an F. Oops. I'll worry about that, next time I close and run the program. Okay, so so then from Bob I can go like Alice, hi, or something, whatever random message, and now Alice will see said message. Now why? Because well, because there's another command. So basically I had to have more commands to this beyond just the actual chat thing. That's the basic gist of what I was doing for this assignment, is adding more of these exclamation mark commands. So one is if I go follow question mark, it shows all the terms that I'm following. By default, I'm following my own username and the at all, and then I can add any other terms I want to follow beyond that. So if I go this follow Bob, no, I have to go like at Bob, I think, or yeah, term added to follow list. So then if I go once again follow question mark, bam, then that's there. So now that will make me now receive all messages from Bob, because basically it looks the strings that reach the server, it looks through all of these follow terms, and if those terms are anywhere in the message, including the at the beginning, excluding punctuation, then they get sent over. So that's how that works. What next? So yeah, then you can follow other words, any other words you want, and then you can unfollow as well. So you go first of all unfollow at Bob, not Bib, Bob. So oops, then I can see the follow list. That was supposed to. Oh no, is that wait? Is this part not removed? This part might not be working right. Oops. Oh, I'm so used to using ls to list things. Okay, that's a. Oh, I thought that was working. Really? What happened? Why did you do that? Receive message from user Alice. That. So you didn't do anything with it though. So my guess would be that something happened that made it think that it was just a normal message. Here, let me test my theory. You're still supposedly following Bob. So if I go this unfollow words, did you just no? What are you doing, huh? Maybe he's just not removing, because even actually this should have given an error message, not an error, but like it should have sent a thing of like, oh, this word isn't in your follow list. That's a problem. In fact, even if it works, it's supposed to give it's supposed to give things. Or it's supposed to give messages back and forth. But anyways, like, ignoring that. So I'll fix that in a second. So that's basically a large part of what this is supposed to do. There's also an exit command. I'm not going to type that right yet because that will close one of them. It'll close the client. So the last thing that we're doing is the last thing that we're doing is a file transfer thing where actually being able to have, let's say, Alice go like, hey, send this file over to Bob, and then Bob receives said file. And yeah, and then that file being passed through the server. I guess it can be passed to multiple people. Ugh. So that's stuff that we had to figure out how to actually send a whole file by splitting it up into chunks, into packets is the proper term for that. Sending each packet along, the server receives it, reassembles everything, and then, well, actually I don't even know if it has to reassemble everything, but then it has to send all the packets back off to the clients, and then the clients have to reassemble, I suppose. Actually, I'm not sure if the... I guess it would make sense that the server would have to reassemble them to sort of maintain order anyway. But whatever. Anyway, so that's a lot of what I have to figure out. So I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I will be figuring things out and Googling things all along the way. The one thing I was like hesitant about streaming this kind of stuff is that I don't know, I'm very out of my depths when it comes to a lot of the programming involved with this Python kind of stuff, mainly just the non-game development stuff where I'm doing schoolwork. But I don't know. It's been a while since I last streamed, so I'm like, I'll just stream it anyways because I can. If it's a sucky stream, then oh well. The alternative is that I didn't stream, I guess. I don't know. Where is my unfollow command? Wait, did I not? What? Where's my unfollow command? I had an unfollow command, didn't I? What? Wait, what? I had... What? Did I accidentally delete something, or... I noticed that Wait, what? No, unfollow is hidden here somewhere, is it not? What? No, okay, but I'm just realizing that I don't have... I swear that I did the unfollow command and that it was working. Did I accidentally just delete that code when I went to write this attach stuff? I might have. Let me double check, because it might just be somewhere else. No. Weird. Huh. Okay, so let's just do that real quick. That should be easy. I'm like, what? I thought I did this already. At some point, I accidentally deleted it. Huh. Luckily, it's very similar to what follow does, just in reverse. So, and I'm going to be commenting the rest of this later. So, it's like partially commented. I'll comment the rest of it at a later point in time. I never opened Streamlabs. Let me just do that real quick. Can never be fully prepared. Another thing. Let me put you over here. Are you good? You are good. Okay. Awesome. So, that's good. I was gonna say something. What was it? Oh yeah, I've also started to. You can barely see it, but it is doing a bit of no shave November, I guess. Just I don't know. I'm not one tap for facial hair, I guess. I mean, I don't mind facial hair on other people. I mean, myself, I don't usually have facial hair, but I don't know. I just decided because that's usually a thing that some people do in November. That I also am doing it, I guess. Maybe I might change my mind on my mustache sort of thing. I do not look good with a mustache in the slightest. So I might more so shave mustache, but see what happens with beard and sideburns. I can't really grow a proper beard. Well, I guess I've never tried, but like I definitely have like bald spots here. So I don't think I really could grow a full like beard. It'd be more like kind of goatee-esque, but then also sideburns or something. So that's that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's 4 days? Probably 5 days. I think on October 31st would have been October 30th was the last time I shaved or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll see what this looks like. If I bail on it early, that could happen too. But I'm like, why not? Okay. Anywho. Okay, so I'm looking for my unfollow stuff. So what's happening here? Basically, this is the code for when we receive a message from any of the clients. So the first there's some checks to determine that it's the right type of message. So this has to do with that the number of words that we received from the server, or from one of the clients, it's longer than one word. That last word isn't like empty, basically, because that can happen with the way the splitting happens. And then with these commands, they all start with an exclamation mark, so just making sure that's the case and then testing what they are specifically. Then these are the ones that are these are the commands that's like just those words. So all the messages from the server, from the clients, they all start with like @username : space the message. So that's why I'm skipping toward 1 instead of word 0. But we have a list, a follow, and an exit function. And these are all the ones where it's just that and that's it. And then here are the ones where we have like extra words after that, like follow and then a word, unfollow and then a word, attach and then file, stuff like that. So follow is very similar to unfollow. So one thing is that we can't. Wait a minute, what? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is similar to something I did before. This doesn't necessarily need to be here, but it does need to be here. So first of all, to reserved terms, which is like and the user and all, they can't unfollow those terms. So that's one thing. Can't. So actually, I'm gonna change the message here. It just cannot unfollow term or something like that. Cannot unfollow. Just have the message basically be the same. Okay, cannot unfollow term, blah. So that deals with that scenario. Otherwise, if the thing that we go to unfollow, if it's okay. So we're using. Oh, I didn't actually mention how we're doing the saving of the words. It's through a dictionary of lists, where for the key being each user, the values are all of the other bits. Okay. Yeah. So actually. Yeah, okay, sorry, yep. Okay. So then, okay, so now I'm having to remember how code I looked at yesterday works, because this isn't even the part that I was, meaning to get into. I was meaning to get into this, which has nothing to do with this necessarily. Not much to do. Anyway, so I believe I just want to go, so this is if the word that we want to add is in the follow list already, then it's like, oh, we're already following it. In this case, if it's already in the follow list, then we want to remove it. Otherwise, it's like, it's not there. Wait, what? Oh, I missed this. I was like, wait, where's the part where we actually add it? No, it's fine. Okay. So in this case, I basically just replaced this with .remove, and that should be fine. This doesn't turn yellow because it doesn't fully recognize what this is, because it's a dictionary and it's weird, but it's a dictionary of lists. So when it gets the values are lists in this case, so it should be fine there. I know the accept one, the append one works, as you saw, even though it's not being color-coded yellow or whatever. So that's fine. So for the cleanliness of this, I actually kind of want to reverse these, where I go like the error one, the one that works. So if it's not in the list, user, let's go not following term. And then this, then it's like, okay, yeah, remove term from. I know I did this before. I remember typing, I remember changing the to's to froms. Whatever, I don't know what happened. It's fine. A little concerning, but it's fine. Nothing else got removed. Everything else seems to be working, so whatever. Okay. I just have a feeling that when I went to change, I don't know, when I went to add the attached stuff, that maybe I deleted or something. I don't know. But anyways, it looks like it's working now. I guess I should probably test this. So just so I can know for certain that we can move on from that part and get to the part that matters. Let me put this kind of here. Okay, so starting the server is just a matter of going the server, and then I gotta get the port number, and then I just paste the port number in both of these spots, and then these are the lines to just start these programs. So I just kind of have them copied out already. So now they work. So now let's try having Alice go follow Apple. So then making sure that it actually got added. There we go. So now if Bob says anything that has Apple in it, then Alice will get that message because that's a term that she's following. But it doesn't do like if apple is in the middle of a word, it don't count there. So like pineapple wouldn't trigger it. It's only if it's the full word, and that's intentional. With exclusion of punctuation, trailing punctuation specifically. So like an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence that gets stripped away in the testing. So now it says unfollow. Unfollow apple. Unfollow apple. Okay. Turn removed from follow list. Awesome. So what are we following? We are no longer following apple. And let's try unfollowing a word that's not there. Not following term. Gray. And then also trying to unfollow the term that we're not allowed to unfollow. Awesome. Perfecto. So now that's working. Cool. Well, it was supposed to be working before, but something happened where it got deleted for whatever reason. I guess now I can also show off that the exit command works. Awesome. And I can also Control-C automatically close things down. So cool. Fancy schmancy that's working. So now we're going to be moving on to the actual meat and potatoes of what we're doing in this stream, which is a thing that I have no idea how I'm going to do, and hopefully we're going to be able to figure it out. Okay, when I leaned back, I choked on my spit there a little bit. Okay, I'm fine. So this will probably involve a decent amount of me Googling and just generally being an idiot, but hopefully we'll figure stuff out. Yes, okay. Shoot. Okay, hold on. One second. I need to go back. I need to be gone for like 10 seconds. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, there. Okay, so now just bringing up some of my school things. All right. So, what are we doing specifically? So let me recap what this part needs to be. Not recap, telling it for the first time, I guess. I said what I said before, and from what the title of the stream is, it's like figuring out how to send files through a server in Python. That's the gist of it. Let me give you the more thorough explanation. Actually, rather than reading text that's off screen, let me copy it to be on screen. I don't want to show my school website stuff because that would probably just not be a good thing to do. So this is just the text copied from the thing. Did I copy everything? Right. Issued the client a separate request for the file in question. Okay, yeah. Okay. So the last command that we need to add is exclamation mark attached, or be more precise, attach file name terms. This will send the file name to users following the given terms or the user sending the message. File the given terms or the user sending the message. Yeah. Okay, so this will involve reading the file chunk by chunk and sending each chunk to the appropriate recipients until the file is entirely sent. To tell how much data to send and to receive, you will need to determine the size. You'll need to determine the size and communicate that size in sending things, much like the content length header field of HTTP. Any errors in the process, such as if file name does not exist, must be reported to the user. On receipt of that file, the receiving clients will save it under the same name that was given to the attach command. It means I need the clients to be in just different folders so that they're not messing with the exact same instance of the file. And then it gives an example of the sending of the file. So this sentence ain't important. It's just images of example of the typing of said text. So that's what we're aiming to do. The main thing I don't know is that if this is something I basically have to do manually, if there's some like built-in stuff to do this for me. To a degree, I'm not allowed with this assignment. Like, I wouldn't be allowed to be like, oh, you just import this library, and now it's like a one-line thing of code to send the file off. That's just not allowed. I'm supposed to do it mostly myself. But in that, I don't know if I should be doing this like very, very manually. Why am I yawning? No. My sleep schedule is very messed up currently, as it has been all of this week, basically. But, yeah, okay, so... all right, so, okay, so to start with this, though, I guess, well, I've already started a little bit of it here, where I've gotten, so the client can send that message. It's like exclamation mark attach, and then the file name. I'll worry about the terms part later. That's just the determining who to send the file to. That'll be comparatively easier. In fact, it's already kind of being done here. Here. It's a large part of this, but I need to get the file from the client to the server first. So let's worry about just that. So the first thing is that words2 is our file name, so we get that. Response. So then I have this thing where I'm saying like send file name. Send that back to the client for the client to then, like, that's going to tell the client to now be like, oh, we need to send this file over. So it's a two-parter thing. Just the way that this is, I guess. Where the so the client sends a thing to the merger saying like, hey, I'm going to send a file. And then the server is like, hey, you're going to send a file? Cool. All right. I'm aware that you're going to do this. Send over the file and I will now deal with it. So that's why I have it as like a two-parter thing rather than just having the client send the file immediately. Yeah, because that's also the way that this does it. I'm just doing it in the same way. Maybe I don't need to, but it's fine. It's how, I guess, apparently my professor did it or whatever with the writing of this assignment. So I'm going to follow in suit or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so with this, let me go back to, is this? Oh, is that my stream notification thing? It is. How late is it? 9:31, and stream started 36 minutes ago, so like half an hour late. It's hit or miss on how good it is. Hold on. I'm chatting with people about stuff with this assignment, so I'm just going back and forth doing that. Oh, hold on. I didn't, let me bring back my stream on my phone so I get that extra viewer. Hold on. Alright. So, the first part of this, so this will involve, give returns, sending the file chunk by chunk and sending each chunk to the appropriate recipients until the file is entirely sent. To tell how much data to send, to tell how much data to send and how much to tell how much data to send and to receive, you will need to determine the size of the file and communicate that size in sending things, much like the content length header field of HTTP. I will worry about the errors part of this later, but yeah. So first thing is that I do got a handy dandy YouTube video here that I might actually go and listen to, because this might, even if this doesn't fully help, it might guide me in the right direction, you know? Give me more information rather than none at all. That's music. All right, so we're gonna start by just doing this. And putting it at times 2 speed. There's parts I can skip here at the beginning because this is stuff I've already done. Yeah, or just things I do differently. I've already gotten, like, the sending stuff back and forth is fine. I gotta send specifically socket stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, yeah, okay, so first thing is I gotta actually open the file. I guess, in terms of things to start with, might as well do that. Didn't even think about that. It's like, to send the file, I gotta actually... Is it just a matter of that? Just opening the file and just cutting up the text bit by bit and sending off each of those bits of text? I mean, I guess it could be as easy as that. But then I gotta actually... No, there's more to it, right? Because you gotta actually link up the things and, like, the sockets can arrive, or the packets can arrive at different times, and I gotta sort of reorganize. Do I have to worry about that for this? Like, I don't know to what level of depth I'm expected to do stuff with this assignment. Like, I could just said, here's some of the text, here's some of the text, here's some of the text, chunk by chunk. I mean, it'd be nice to just send it all in one big chunk, but we're not really supposed to do that. It's supposed to be treated like an actual network thing where you don't send it all as one big thing. You send it as a bunch of little things that then get reassembled, and all that stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's open the file. I forget opening file stuff in Python specifically. Do I just go... I have to import a... No? I don't have to import anything for that? Really? Okay. Sure. So... Where's my lines? Where was I just at? Here. So, first thing is we gotta actually get the file. So, file equals... It was open... open... So, the file name... Oh no! Wait, what? Oh no! Words1 was the file name. In this scenario, that would include the .txt part and all that. For reading. Yeah. Okay. And then, how do I know the file size of it? Let's keep watching this. Oh, you're just... Okay, so you put all the data in a string to start off with. Okay. Might as well just kind of copy exactly. I might change variable names later, but we'll see. File.read. Because, like, honestly, I could have this whole thing and then go .read. But I don't know if I'll actually need any more stuff about the file. So, we're going to find that out. I mean, I guess I have to close the file. No. What? No. Wait. This would just send the whole thing. I don't think I'm supposed to send the whole thing. Unless I am, but I doubt it. Like, I'm pretty sure with the context of what this assignment is that it's supposed to be a lot... this is supposed to be harder and more manually done. Wait, what was the point of reading it if you're then just going .send? What? Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention to whatever you were saying. What? Oh, this is just setting the file name. Gotcha. I was confused. So I already have the file name dealt with the server. So I already have that. I can skip this step. Yep. Got this part. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, got the file name. The file name is dealt with. I can skip this. Oh, then the... Wait, the server keeps a track of the file in the same way? Do I need to do this? Is my question. Okay, so, well... Like, do I need to actually store the file in the server part? Or can I more of just, like, pass it along? Like a game of catch, I guess? Like, got this packet, send it off. Got this packet, send it off. Would I do that, or would it make more sense to take in the whole thing, bam, it's saved at the server, and now send it off? Saying that out loud, probably the second thing, because I might be having to send it to multiple clients, so it makes sense probably to get the whole thing from the one client, I have it now, and then go whoosh, 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 whoosh. I think. I would think. But then you'd probably want to delete the file at the server side once it's done. Okay, so in the server... Okay. No, come on. Whoops, what did I do over here? Okay. All right. Over here. That's what I'm looking for. So this was sending the response to say, hey, send the file over. I guess at this point it could... this point it can make the... Wait a minute. How does this work? Oh, shoot. Whoa, 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 wait. Get line from socket. This is going to be a function that was already written somewhere else of how I actually get the individual pieces of file. Wow, I'm just going to do that. That's going to be for later. For, I guess, getting each line, that's probably going to be in some kind of a while loop or something until it reads like an end of file thing. And we'll worry about error catching later. For now, we're just coding it for the perfect scenario. So I want to open the file in the same way. So file equals open. I have file name for writing. Okay. And that makes a new file even if one doesn't already exist. Apparently, I'm going to copy just this sort of thing. Again, I can skip. I got the file name already, so I can skip that port. Oh. That's for the buffer size thing, whatever. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. This is the part I'm interested in. But don't you have to split it up? No. What? Well... But... I have a lot of things wrong with this, or in terms of just how I need to apply it. Hmm. Yeah. No. Uh-huh. But I have a problem with this. Because if the file is larger than 120, what number? You think you put it 124 or 148? 1024. Then it's going to have a problem. Unless it doesn't. Unless, like, the send thing just automatically takes care of the whole chunk thing for me. Which it could, very well. Yeah, 1024, that was it. Or no, for some reason, that power of 2, I often forget whether it's 1024 or 1028. Yeah, got that. Got that. I mean, so I could start with doing this, but yeah. Okay. I mean, I could do something like this to start. I just don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. One second. I'm just texting like other people of like that I'm working on this project with. Actually, hold on. One second. I'm gonna cut away again. One moment. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay, there we are. Garg. So, I don't know if I'm expected to split things into packets, send the packets, reassemble the packets, all that. So, my main worry about this is the fact that if just that works, I just worry that it's not enough because it's just basically looking at how much this assignment's worth and how much work I've had to do for it, it seems a little disproportionate in that, like, I feel like, because this assignment is worth 20% of my grade. So, I mean, yes, I had to do a bunch of other things, but it just feels like... No, what? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, darn. Well, what the what? Okay, darn it. No. Just feels like more is maybe being expected. I could be wrong. It just feels like, so just the last assignment that I had to do, which was actually the first part of this, it felt like I had to do a lot more, and that was worth 15%. Which is why I figure that, like, we must have to do more for, because this one's worth more. I mean, yes, it's using the code we wrote for the last assignment, but that's not, like, a factor in the grade itself. Open with Visual Studio Code. So we got both of these. I just need the two chat things are meant to be the same code. I just need them to be in two different places to do the sending the file. So, hold on. Okay. Well, I keep talking to people. I'm gonna keep cutting away. So expect lots of cutting away for like 30 seconds in this stream. Okay, got some clarification, I think. So I think I will be doing this differently than Oh Maj! Hello, hello! Hi, welcome to the stream. That shows that this thing's inaccurate, because this should be saying 2 if you are here. Because I'm watching myself on my own stream, so that's being one viewer. Okay, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. We are doing more programming things. Let me take these off. So, oh, Reptilian Goddess, I'm a viewer. Hello, hello. Well, this thing's very inaccurate, and I have no idea why. It's still only saying 1. Wait, is there a reason why that is? I have no idea. But also, hello, hello, both of you. Let me try restart session. Oh wait, that's just for Streamlabs. That only affects the follower account. I don't remember what affects this. I set this up ages ago. What does affect that? Actually, I'm curious. I know it was what the? I know it's been like inaccurate. Takes a bit to update, but whatever. It's fine. So, but hello, people. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's been a bit since I've streamed. I'm still doing schoolwork, but hopefully we'll get to the get to the end of it soon, where I can just get back to my Unity stuff or other like Let's Play things. I enjoyed playing Outlast in my last stream. Good times had, despite being terrifying, but it's still preferable to the horror that is all this. No, but yeah, so that's that. Hopefully we'll get back to that kind of stuff soon. Not necessarily like Outlast, I mean like more like my Unity stuff or whatever. But I got so much work to do. I've been just like the last few days has just been wake up, do work, sleep. And yeah, at first I thought I was gonna stream more of it than I actually did, and then I decided not to, and then that I'm like, I've been streaming a while, I'm just gonna start streaming because I can. Did you have finishing Whistleblower? I did, and the VODs are there on like YouTube and Twitch. So yeah. So that's that. It was good, I guess. Also very disturbing and all that, but no, it's fun and scary. I remember, like, if I were to say like whether I preferred the original or Whistleblower, hard to say. A lot of it's very samey because it's the same game or whatever. But I think my favorite like villain person was Dr. Trager. I also just like his name. But yeah, so that's that. Also, it's a shame that he's not in the game like that long, but I think he brings a big impact. I mean, there's also the big guy, Chris Walker, but like, I don't know. I kind of like Dr. Trager a little bit more. Although Walker does appear in a lot more of the game, but whatever. I did like the ending better of Whistleblower than original normal Outlast. So there's that, I suppose. Anywho, so what we're doing here is some server client programming stuff. Where we're getting, well, I was about to say we're getting close to being done. That's not entirely true. So basically, I can give you the quick rundown of what's going on. So I have a server here. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I have a server here where I launch the server, and then I have 2 clients. So it's like Discord, how you can send or like any messaging service, you send messages back and forth. Except this is, it doesn't have any fancy GUI or anything. So, okay. In terms of launching it, I start the client, and then I get a port number, and then I put the port number in here, and then I just prepare my like things that I use to launch these programs. I just have them sort of the text saved onto the side. So I launch this client, and I launch this client, bam, and now we got, so this one's called Alice, this one's called Bob. Part of the starting it, you put in like a username. So now. So now Alice can go like at Bob, hello. And look, Bob gets that message from Alice. And then Alice can go like or Bob can go at Alice, hi. And that's a cool thing. And then Alice is the top one, Bob's the bottom one. You have this list function showing who's active, all the active clients. Because you can have more than 2, you can have 10 if you wanted. But then you can also go, you have this follow thing. This is because this is a school assignment. There's just certain functionality this is supposed to have. So not my choice there. But if I do this exclamation mark follow question mark, you have all the things that you're following. So that's cool. But then you can add more things to your follow list where I can choose to follow the word blue. So now if I go follow, I'm now following the word blue. So now any chat person that says anything that contains the word blue, I will get that message. If Bob just says anything, I don't necessarily get that message. Unless if I follow Bob, at Bob, now I will get all of Bob's messages. So that's a thing. And then I can go and I can unfollow blue. So that's the thing. There's also, everyone is by default following the term all, and they're following their own username, which is why the @ thing worked. That's cool. It is cool. It's very, very neat. Yeah, so that's that. There's also, yeah, so if I go like @all, blarg, then yeah, that works as well. So that's pretty neat. And then there's also an exit function, which exits the server. Also, if you hit Control-C, because that's a thing that stops programs in Python that exits the server. But it catches it. It catches like, hey, they press this button, let's do some things to sort of close the program properly. So that's cool things. So now the last bit of functionality that this program needs is sending files. So actually being like, Alice has a text file, send that file over to Bob, and then having that like just having that work simply. So that's what we're doing right now. So in doing that, I've sort of clarifying with some my classmates sort of what's expected out of what we're probably supposed to do here, and then doing a bit of Googling and watching some YouTube videos. That's cool. It is. Hi, William. Hello. It is cool. But also, yeah, hello. It's been a little bit since I've streamed, unfortunately. I wanted to be streaming like every day this week, but that didn't quite happen. Mainly, well, it was kind of a personal choice to like, I'm just doing other schoolwork that's like less interesting than this. Also, well, one of the things I was doing like a group project. It was kind of hard to stream the group project when I wanted to be sort of constantly like talking to my group members. So it would be weird to kind of stream that. So I chose to not stream that stuff, but I'm streaming this stuff because it's more of an individual thing, and it's coding related. I still got a lot of work to do, but hopefully I will get it done. I prefer this schedule because I can't watch Sunday to Wednesday. Fair enough. Well, I mean, ideally, I would stream all day, every day. Sleep is for the weak. But but it'll be cooler when I get to stream more of, I guess I'd say, what I actually want to stream. Like, this is me just doing school projects because it's all I have time for. Ideally, or I mean, even when I was doing the Unity stuff, at least it was game dev. It'd be nice to be able to then get that back to streaming game dev stuff. Because actually, funny enough, is that we blew through that a lot faster than I thought we were going to, which is what gave me time to be like, I know a bit ahead of schedule. Let's play some Outlast because Halloween or whatever. But now I'm actually getting a bit I wouldn't call myself behind yet, but I'm not as like ahead as I would like to be. Put it like I'm exactly like on par. Let's say. I would have liked to have gotten ahead, and I'm not doing that. Put it that way. I still got quite a few things I'd like to finish before the end of my reading week. I have like a midterm next Friday that I haven't even started studying for, so that's a fun thing. It's basically, I would say after the 14th is when I get a bit more free in my schedule up until my final exams, so that'll be when hopefully I'd like to hope I'd have more free time. But then I'm also worried, oh god, I have so much work to do. Because now I'm just realizing, so at that point, on the 14th, I have 6 game dev things that I'd like to finish between November 14th and December 8th, which is a little bit, but it's not like that much time. I mean, we did finish those other 2 Unity things in like a day apart each, basically. It'd be amazing if I could do that, but you can thank me for being your chat helper for projects, even though I have done nothing but distract you. Well, this is so much more preferable. The last few days have sucked, because it's just been wake up, do this kind of work, and go to sleep. Not kidding, that's all I've done. I mean, other than getting distracted, watching YouTube videos, whatever. But Yeah, this has not been a very enjoyable reading week. Well, it depends on the work that I'm doing, but like I was doing some work that's like I can't really stream this, and it's work I don't enjoy doing, so double whammy of. But no, I missed streaming. I missed this. So there's that. Hopefully, I can get back into it more. So, yeah, I was even debating streaming this, and then decided to. Just because, like, when I'm doing this Python programming, usually I'm so, like, out of my depth. Like I don't know what I'm doing. And then half the stream is me just Googling stuff and watching YouTube videos. And I don't know how enjoyable that is to watch. But it's, but I don't know. I'd still, but I decided to stream anyway. And I'm not floundering around too much yet. And actually, I do have a bit more of an idea of where I need to go with what I'm doing with the rest of this. So hopefully I will be able to figure things out. Because although it is Python, before I was doing some C++ stuff, and I'm even more clueless with that. I have yet to really grasp C++ the way that I do with C# or whatever. Well, okay. It really depends on what I'm programming specifically, but whatever. But let me just have a look here. So November 15th to the 8th. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, okay, that is more time than I thought. Okay, technically, it depends. In my head, I thought my head is like these dates were closer together. That's actually more time than I thought. It's like, the day after the 15th is December 8th. That's how calendars work. Not really, but I'm joking, but because I have a calendar over there, but I can only see until the 14th, just the way I have it written down. So I was like, yeah, how much more time do I have after this stuff? Anyways, I do have some things with other classes, but whatever. Let's get back to actual work now. So the faster I get done this stuff, the faster I can get back to my actual the other things that I want to do and hopefully get more ahead. Here's actually the quick list of everything that I have to get done by the 14th. This networking assignment, that's getting close to being done, but it is worth 20% of my grades, so although this is kind of an easier 20%, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, then finishing part of a group project, enough of a group project for that, 30% of the whole thing has to be done by the 9th. Finishing this AI, textbook work type assignment, basically. So, I don't think I'll stream that because it's just going to be me doing, not even programming, just textbook work, writing stuff, some math stuff. I don't know. If you guys want to see me stream stuff, just to be able to more so just I'm doing work and then just chatting or whatever, I can do that. But whatever. Then studying for midterm in that same class, including with this midterm, we get to have a bit of a cheat sheet thing apparently, where it's basically just one sheet of paper, you can write whatever you want on it. I have to make that. I want to see math stuff. All right. I mean, I can hypothetically stream all this stuff. I don't know. I'm torn a bit on whether or not I should or whatever, but yeah. Then what next? Gotta finish writing an essay. If you guys want to help me write an essay, I have learned this last week how much I despise writing essays. Oh my gosh. I look forward, if there's one thing I look forward to when I'm done school, it's the day that I never have to write an essay again. I mean, I can have to write stuff, but it's different if you're writing something in a non-school capacity, I guess. Especially it depends on the topic. You should automate the writing of the essay. Ugh. Oh, that would be great, but no. I mean, it's an essay on the history of Rubik's Cubes, was kind of what this essay was. I got to kind of choose the topic, right? So that's why that was that. It still sucked. I guess it wasn't as bad. There are worse things to write essays about, but no, it still sucked. And I'm not done it yet. I have a draft of it. I still got to finish it. Oh, also, hi, Ben Halverson. Hello. Was I done my list? And then I have a small quiz, but that's not, that won't be that bad. Of all the things on my list, that's going to be the easiest thing. Hey there, and then I used to love writing argumentative essays on nonfiction historical accounts. So here's another thing, is that I'm so used to 99% of the essays I've written being argumentative essays. So that's sort of what I'm more used to writing, what I'm better at writing, because I can just ramble about arguing about something. Whereas this one particular essay is more of it's not an argumentative essay, it's an informative essay, which makes it a lot harder I think. But yeah, I still gotta actually do more of the. It's an informative essay that has to have some like research stuff to it. I still gotta finish a lot of that research. There's certain like I have a draft of it where certain parts are kind of there's gaps in it because I'm like, oh, I'll finish more of this research and then finish these parts of it. But oh my god, I hate it so much. You have no idea. But it's due on that one's due on the 14th. I would like to get it done sooner than that, ideally, because it would be nice. So I have this midterm on the 12th. Still got to even start studying for that. But then I got this essay due on the 14th. So it's like my schedule frees up once all that stuff is done. Kind of. So it'd be like on the 14th is then when I'm free to get back to Unity stuff. Well, game stuff. I have a game thing to do that's not Unity, but still, it's like in that ballpark. But if I finish the essay earlier than that, or before the midterm, and then I do the midterm on the 12th, then I will be free on the 12th. So it gives me an extra 2 days. Also, I see something that got redeemed, so I shall oblige. See, the more you do this, the less you can have me play another horror game. We're at 5 viewers? Whoa. Crazy. Hello, people. Hi. I'm just rambling about some past stream stuff, and then also, well, we're doing some Python things. Or not past, about plans for future stream stuff, and whatever. Rambling about things. This is rambling the stream. And then I will be getting back to some Python programming soon. But I guess we're going to solve a Rubik's Cube. You know, I'm close to being able to blindfold solve this thing. I'm not comfortable, or I'm not confident enough with it yet to do it on stream, unless you guys want to see me stare at a cube for like 10 minutes without doing any turns whatsoever. But because it's the memorization part before you do blindfolded stuff. I'm bad at that. I need to get better at it. Mainly, I haven't really tried to do it in a while, but I think that theoretically I could blindfold solve Rubik's Cube. I have the knowledge or whatever. I have done it successfully on 3 occasions, but that was like years ago. So now that I was sort of relearning how to do it. Okay, let's solve this thing. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. I can already see this is not going to go well, but hey, okay. Let me keep this in frame so you guys can see all the miraculous turning that's going on here. Oh, I got a bit lucky. Hey. Oh, luck floundering there, and oh, hey, this ain't going too bad. Oh, I spoke too soon. No, oh, okay. If I just knew L-perm, okay, bam, 3, 2, no, oh, how did, oh, there we go. I messed it up right at the end, but bueno, ha ha ha. Cube solved. How long was that? That wasn't that long, I think. I got lucky several times in that. So that was good. Blammo. So that was solving a Rubik's Cube. I also, there are things I need to remember. Oh, is William Sadface? What this Celible? Is that are you sad like, oh my god, it was so slow? Or no. But yeah, I need to get better with certain parts of solving this, mainly OLL and PLL algorithms. I need to remember them. I was trying to memorize all of them at one point and then kind of stopped doing that, and now I barely remember any. So I kind of just have to hope I get one of the situations I remember. Otherwise, I have to do some random turns to get into a situation I remember, or I have some other sort of backup strats, like a speedrunner. I don't think I've ever solved one, never really had one to play around with, and never bothered looking at method. I can only do one phase lol. Fair enough to both of you. I mean, yeah, I solve Rubik's Cube by looking up how to solve a Rubik's Cube and then learning the things. I couldn't, without using this stuff that I've pre-memorized, I couldn't solve a Rubik's Cube by just randomly turning stuff. That's what the mathematicians do. Did you know that Erno Rubik, the guy who invented the Rubik's Cube in Hungary, it took him a month to solve it. He didn't actually initially make it as a puzzle toy thing. He was an architect and a professor or whatever in Hungary, and he was sort of teaching his class about like geometric stuff. So he wanted to make basically a cube of cubes that, or like basically had a cube that was made entirely of moving parts. Or whatever, and then like if you look at the first Rubik's Cube, it's all like wood. It doesn't even have colors on the different sides, and then that led to the Rubik's Cube. Actually, originally it was called the Magic Cube, and then once it became sort of international, then the toy company that I guess Rubik sort of like that distributed it renamed it to the Rubik's Cube to match with his last name. Is this going to be in your essay? I know this because it's already in my essay. Literally, I only know that information because of my essay. Well, I knew the guy who made it was Erno Rubik, and he actually has an autobiography type thing. No. He has a book. He has a book that I'm going to be reading that book at some point. See, I say that some of my research came from that book, but I haven't actually read that book yet, and I will eventually, and then add that information from that to my essay, as if I got some of that information from said book. I'll do that eventually. It's on Amazon, so I will be probably getting that reasonably soon. Yeah, so that's things with Erno Rubik. He's still trying to like kind of figure out. He didn't expect the cube to become so popular. So even he's like mystified, like, oh, like why? What exactly made the cube so possible or so popular? That's a lot of I think what his book is about a little bit. So that's interesting information for ya. Hey, my view counts dropped, so I bored you all with Rubik's cubes. No, it's fine. So that's that. Anyway, so what are we doing right now? So my game plan for the next little bit is 1, finish this thing. Ideally, in the process of this stream would be nice. I got this AI work to do, like the textbooky work. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I will look at it first and then decide if I want to stream it or whatever. Your enthusiasm makes it fun and interesting, no joke. Woo, booyah. With enough enthusiasm, you can make any topic interesting, perhaps, or what, I don't know. I mean, yeah, good teachers are able to make, like, any topic in school interesting, and really bad teachers can make said topics really, really boring. Yeah, so that's that. Anyways, enough blabbering, enough jibber jabbering. The faster I finish this stuff, the faster we can get to other cool things, or more specifically, giving me more time to study for this midterm I have yet to study for. Although I have to do this assignment that's in the same class, doing that assignment will be a large chunk of the studying, but you know. I'll stream doing the midterm. Not really. I mean, it's an in-person one, so I can't even hurry up already, get the midterms done. The world is waiting. The midterm's on a specific day. I don't control when that is. I just need more time to study for it so I can not fail it or whatever. I have no idea how this midterm is going to go. We'll see. Actually, this is, for once, like, this is my only midterm this semester. It's like the first time that's happened. Usually I have like a whole bunch. But Chroma fails, we riot. Yes. Oh, also hi, Lightning Stripes. Hello. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not even doing stuff with that midterm right now. I have to finish this and then I start preparing for that. So what we're doing immediately in the right now with this is I'll give a quick rundown to people who now just joined or whatever. So it's a chat messaging service thingy where you got the server over here and you got the 2 clients. You can see from my last test of this. You have like Alice and Bob talking to each other and the messages get sent back and forth. And there's different functionalities of seeing who are all the active people, following certain words and like so people can at you and all that sort of stuff. But the tag game is more interesting, definitely. But this is a school thing and I have no choice in working on this. So yes, I agree, which is why I was debating even streaming this at all. So dang them. Funny enough, the tag game was a school thing too. But I will also be making Tag Game 2.0 at some point, or something like that. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, I stopped distracting. No, I don't mind the distracting. This is more enjoyable than my entire last, like, half a week has been. So that's A-okay. No, I did enjoy doing that Outlast stream. That was fun. It was, it's terrifying, but, it was fun. I mean, hopefully maybe I do more Let's Play type streams in the future. That could be fun. I think it'll be more, like, doing the normal Outlast thing and then the DLC. I think that I'm a better reactor, better, like, at giving nice commentary or whatever playing the game when it's something I haven't played before, so I don't know what to expect. So I get to do all this sort of theorizing of like, oh, where's the game gonna go? What's it gonna do? Or like, oh, this is a neat thing that this game does. As opposed to when it's a game I've already played, I sometimes struggle to, like, because I have like, I know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to not say said thing or whatever. Anyway, though, that's just something I notice. So Have you played Phasmophobia? I've seen people play it. I have never played it myself, but I'm very much aware of its existence and a lot of how that game works. And also that proximity chat can be really hilarious. But yeah, don't know if I would play that myself, but I mean, I'd need like friends to play it with, ideally. That's not. I have friends. I would need friends who would be interested in playing such things, I guess. Okay. All right. So what was I doing with this? I've lost my spot. I'm looking for my message function. Where are you? Poor friendless Chroma. I have you guys. But no, I do have real life friends. But anyways, okay, where is... Wow, just flexing that you have friends. Ha! Ha! Yeah. Okay, well... yeah, anywho. But, what am I looking for? I've been scrolling up and down, being like, I'm trying to find where I was. Where am I going? Here it is. No, what? It's here. My God, I was like, I'm just like, where am I going? It's here. Okay, fair enough. Gosh, now I have to figure out how. So what I'm trying to figure out how to do now is, as the title of the stream says, sending a file over a server, packet by packet, and then reassembling them, and all that funky fun. So the first step in that is just sending the file from the client to the server, just getting that to work, and then from the server to all the other clients. But that process is going to be very similar, just kind of in reverse. So yeah, this isn't that exciting of a thing to do, not like the tag game. I mean, even the tag game had its downtime when it's like, oh yeah, want to see me copy and paste some waypoints for hours on end? Woo! But I do look forward to hopefully being able to make cooler. I mean, the tag thing was cool, but definitely I think it could have been cooler, or like there could be cooler games that I'm working on where it's like, we're making enemies today, or we're making a boss fight. That would be the really cool stuff I'd like to see one day here on the Cyber Chroma stream or whatever. Confirmed Chroma is building a networked multiplayer tag game. That would be cool. Okay, so one thing that makes me sad is that like with that tag game, there's so much. There's this like massive degree of separation between what I can think of and like, this would be so cool to have, and what I can actually make physically. And it hurts so that's just getting wider and wider. It's like, in my head, like, this could be this really cool thing, and to have all ththese different features, and it'll look amazing, and it'll have all these cutscenes, and blah, blah, blah. But then you saw what the actual demo turned out to be. It didn't even have music. Well, that was more like running out of time, but yeah, but we'll see. Hopefully, one, improving my skills or whatever, and two, putting more time into it or whatever. Mainly it's like the art stuff that I struggle with. I mean, even the actual AI of how the guys run around still had a lot of troubles in the end, but hopefully we can revisit that at some point or whatever. Anywho, but it would be interesting to experiment with networked multiplayer at some point. Yeah. Anywho, so what was I doing specifically now? So I have to figure out. My eye. Wait. Oh no. Something is pack my packet. So how do I decide on a packet size? I guess I can make it whatever I want to start, and then more so control what that is afterwards. Probably just be like the buffer size. Yeah. Okay. So I'm saying words that you guys might not be understanding. So. So what do I need to do specifically? So this is the client. So this is the Alice client that we're pretending that Alice is, well, I guess she will be. I will be, whatever, sending a file from the client to the server. So that's step one. Step one in doing that was, well, I've already done many steps into this. I don't know why I keep saying step one. Okay, let me just find the bits of where I need to be looking. Where were you? Where are you? Where art thou? Here. Nope. Wait, here. Okay. So this is, as I said, me being a bit out of my depth here with what I'm doing. mainly with this networking stuff. I mean, I made the rest of this fine. I mean, actually, okay, so this was an assignment that I made before for like my assignment 2 in this class, but now I had to take that and make more out of it. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. So, the first thing that we're doing, when, gosh, what am I doing? So okay. So the where's assign? Where's the assign part? What? Oh, no, never mind. It's over here. The attach. Okay. So when the user sends, they send a. Why am I just forgetting all words that exist? When the user or the client sends like exclamation mark attach, test file.txt or whatever, the server receives that, and through some else if shenanigans, we get to hear where it's like, oh, they want to send a file, and they've given us the file name as word 2 in that string. So we get that. And then the server is like, okay, you want to send a file? Hey client, go ahead and start sending that file over. I'm ready to start getting that file. So then we got socket.send, or that's just sending what I just said. This is sending something from the server to the client being like, hey, send the thing. And then we're opening a new empty file with the file name to now start filling in that file. So now we need to start receiving the information from that file. But rather than receiving it all as one big chunk, to replicate how actual like big files are sent over networks, it's not all sent as one big thing. It's sent like piece by piece and then reassembled, sort of. Actually, that's basically how it works. Those are called packets. You split up the whole thing into all these individual chunks to these individual packets. You send them off, and then on the receiving end, you get all of them, and then you reassemble them, and then bam, you have the whole thing. So we're replicating that process. So the one thing I need to do is figure out how to actually split them up. Now, with actual really fancy network stuff, you can send all the packets like, but then because of networking stuff, they can arrive in a different order. Some can be delayed, some can be missing, and just a lot of stuff like that. That can cause problems where then you're like, oh, we didn't get this. Or like, this thing's out of order. Got to figure out now what the order of this is supposed to be. A lot of stuff there that can happen. In this, we're worrying more about the idealized scenario. And we're doing it in a way where like all the packets arrive like one by one. So it's like, yeah, they arrive one after the other. So I don't have to worry about reshuffling the order of things. So just getting that out of the way. I'm gonna need some kind of so there's probably gonna need to be a while loop where the on the other end it like sends. Hold on. wait. File.write is how I write to the things, right? So I need to write the string that I get from the get line from socket. And I imagine the last line of that's going to be in, is it end of file? Like it's like EOF or something. I forget Python lingo. But anyways, so it's going to be some while loop. I guess I'm going to do it like this. Let's call it packet. Let's stick true to the names of what I just said. So while packet is not equal to null, maybe, or none, or might be an empty string. I'll have to really like test like what this actually is when it reaches the end of the file. If it's an end of file character, if it's nothing, is it whatchamacallit, if it's so an empty line, like an empty string, none, or end of file. I have to test what this actually is specifically. Can't I go like, like EOF or something? Or is that like a thing? I forget how any of this works. I will figure it out slowly but surely. So file.write packet. Oops. Nope. And I'm going to call it, yeah, do that and then go like this. Actually might be easier than I thought. See, the saying all the stuff out loud actually does help in terms of figuring out how to then program it. Wait, I did the C# way. Oops. I'm so used to that. C# is in my blood. Okay, so packet equals blah. And then For now, just for the testing of it, I'm then just going to close the file. I just want to see it get from client to server first, and then worry about server sending it to all the different clients. Yeah, and then we'll worry about more like error checking after. File dot close. Will this work? It will work with the exception of this probably being wrong, so it's probably going to have an infinite while loop, but I'll figure that out when I get to that. So now I got to worry about the other half, which is the client actually sending this information, which is going to happen over in where? Where was the code I was kind of just looking at that I scrolled away from? Here. Okay. So we read the data from the file, and then this is not a function or whatever. Okay. So this is, we are opening the file and then reading it. I got to figure out basically how to split it up. For now, I'm going to pick a packet size that's like purposely really small so that there will be at least 2 packets of the whole file, even though the file itself isn't that big. So let's go file, wait. I can use substring stuff probably. So I have the entirety of the data. So let's call it data packet equals data. I'm going to say 0 to, actually, I don't need anything on that side. 0 to, let's call, let me make a variable for packet size, or should that be communicated by, how should that be decided? For now, I could make just a fixed packet size, but is there something, I'm looking at my assignment description thing right now. Is there anything that's supposed to figure out what the actual packet size is meant to be? To tell how much data to send or to receive, you need to determine the size of the file and communicate that size in sending things. What? Why would I need to do that? Okay, I'm just going to do a little something like this. Why do I keep losing? Why do I keep losing my code? Where am I? Down here. Okay, so let's just, all right, because at the top I was going to make a, I'm just going to make a thing called packet size equals like 10. Actually, it should probably be a power of 2. Now I'm being indecisive. Let's make it like 16. Something purposely like really small. Yeah. Okay. And then I might make it bigger later. Ideally, it probably should be something like 1024 or whatever. But let's just do something like that. So it's going to have the data packet, and then it's going to send off that specifically. Where's the part that does that? Client socket.send. Data packet, and this is going to be in a while loop, but then once it does that, then it will reduce the data size. So data equals data, or at packet size to the end, or packet size plus 1. This is my plan for this. This maybe isn't the best way of doing this, but that's what we're gonna do. So then while actually, I think another thing. Wait, hold on. Why don't you like this? Oh, because this doesn't have right. I'm so used to it. I can't break it. The cycle. So while data is not equal to none, or it's probably empty string. Looking at this now, it's probably an empty string. I will see about that anyway, because this is a string. Now, okay, the one thing I do know about this is just that this send function, the way that it's written, it does have to have that the string ends with a new line character, I believe. Wait, does it need it in this context? Or wait, no, that might be how a different thing works. But wait, let me double check. In the normal message receiving area, it is how that works, but maybe not here. Let me just kind of double check. There's like a while loop that repeats until a new line character. I believe it's this get line from socket. We'll read a single line ending with /n from a socket and return it. We'll strip out the other n/n in the process. Right. So I don't think it actually needs that in this case because this is like a special different area thing. I'm going to try not having it, and if it doesn't work, then I know what to do first. Because it might cause what's something called a blocking IO error. We're going to hope that that doesn't happen. So it does this until this is equal to nothing at all. If packet size it becomes large enough that it's like the end of the array. I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, wait, if this goes to the end of the array, I mean, I guess I can test if, well, actually, I'm just going to see, because if it goes to the end of the array, it might just, either it gives me an error, or it just gets to the end of the array. Otherwise, I might basically have a test. Do I need the while loop in both places, though? Now that I think about it. Well, I kind of do, but like, and they both should sort of end at the same time. Hopefully they do anyway. So for now, though, this will potentially make the file. Let's just test. Let's see what happens. I do have my file, right? Let me double check that my test file is lurking about. So this is the test file. This is what we want to arrive on the other end. So start the server. I don't even need to activate the other the Bob client because I only care about the one side for right now. Okay, so attach was it test.txt errors. Blocking IO error. Called it. Oh, I do have get. I am using get line from socket. Right. Of course. This is expecting a new line character at the end, but I don't want to accidentally have new line characters. Wait. But this isn't. No. I need to do this differently. Not use this get line from socket thing. I need to use just the receive thing. Because, or, hold on. Because if there's new line characters in the file, which there will be if it's multiple lines, I don't want it to trim out that. This it does. Okay, so it's just this. Just do this with packet size. As I said, we're gonna make it them both be 16 right now. We're going to try, anywho. Anyhow. Okay. Okay. So, where now is... Where am I looking? So it's these that need to change. So it's this, with this being buffer size. Not buffer size, packet size. No, you're doing things that I don't want you to be doing. How about just stop? Packet size. And that's going to be packet equals this stuff. In both places. And if this is empty, then hopefully it will see that it's empty right away. I don't remember what /r is. But hopefully it's fine. Okay, so let's try this then, shall we? Ugh. Oh, all right. Over yonder. Blam. So I did this. I need to write down the attach line. Attach. Actually, I'm gonna write it down over here so I can just keep pasting it in. Attach. It was test.txt. Please. No. Wait, this got a blocking error? Why? Oh no. Resource temporarily unavailable. So I think it's this error that's causing this error to happen. Great. But why? What do I purposely... Let me just do a test real quick. Does it have to do with you? I mean, what? I'm not sure. This doesn't have to have a new line on it anymore because of the way that it's not being received by that area of code. So I'm not entirely sure why that's doing that. I will try it again after having made that packet size larger. Maybe it was like an up until kind of a thing. I can take a stab in the dark. Okay, let's try this again. Blah and blah. No, really weird. I wonder why. Is it because of the selector stuff? I don't know. Okay, what about... So it wasn't because of this. Wait, I saved this, right? I'm just noticing this wasn't saved. I did save this. And then this part wouldn't have mattered. It would have just been this diff. Okay. So why? What's the problem here? I'm gonna try putting back in the new line part anyway, even though I shouldn't have to, based on my understanding of this, but not in there in the with the client sends. Based on my understanding of this shouldn't need to happen, but if it does need to happen, then it just means I'm not understanding this how I think it works. That made sense. Okay, get in the port number. I don't know why I'm copying it to both when I'm not using Bob right now. But whatever. No, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, so that was not the problem. Determined that. So my first question would be, is it even getting... Oh, wait, it might be getting... Oh, no, it might be getting stuck in an infinite while loop, actually, now that I think about it, because I think that's the problem with why the new line part in the other area doesn't work. Why it causes a blocking error. I think it's getting caught in an infinite while loop. Okay. Which means it might be doing some things. Did it even start... Like, did it write anything to the file? Let's see that. I didn't even consider that. Because I have nothing that's saying, like, oh, you know, it's written some of the stuff. Because what if it's, like, yeah, getting at the end, and then it's not sort of finishing? Okay, well, it made the test file. That's that's not entirely helpful. Although it might not, be proper until it like closes or whatever. So let me just have a print that, like, I just want to see how many times this while loop is running. Is it failing on the first loop? Is it running a bunch of times and then failing? Let's just see this simply. Because also, again, as I said, I don't know what this data thing should be equal to at the end of its run. Okay, so blah. Let's try this again. It would be nice if I didn't have to keep copying the port number over. But whatever, there might actually, there could be, if I manually had the port number be like a single value and then fixed it later, then that would be a way, but Okay. Okay. Interesting. So the way the client repeats 4 times. Okay, that's good information, I guess. Good. Okay. So next thing. Well, I meant to actually have that be on the server side. In fact, I want it to print what packet is equal to. Or like I want to print packet exactly so I can see. So this is just an infinite while loop problem. So I just need to figure out what it's actually supposed to be when it ends. And then we'll be doing pretty good. Over here. Let me close this. This is my part of the assignment description or whatever. There's still more pieces that I still need to have, but we'll get there. You're doing it one step at a time. Okay. Oh, what? You didn't print anything? How is that possible? That's not possible. What? Wait, excuse me? So, what? Unless it... So, either... Okay, my guess is either it... So either this first packet thing failed. Actually, that would be my first guess. Or packet... It's not receiving it properly and it's equal to like nothing. So here, let me try... Testing whether or not it's equal to nothing shouldn't be a problem. Let me just kind of do this on the server. Okay. And yep, did that step. Okay. What? Oh. So it printed that, okay, so it failed on the first packet receiving thing. Why? Because it didn't actually, What happens, let me put something that's lower than the packet size. It's just a theory, because maybe it actually might need to be packet size -1 or something. Isn't how I thought this worked, but maybe it is. That was a buffer size. I thought it had to be like up until that amount. Or this might not be anything to do with the problem, but it's worth just testing. Okay, good. Not good, but like I still don't know what the error is, but I know it's not that problem that I was like, it's no way that this is the problem. So yes, that is indeed the case. So it's, why is this not receiving properly? Okay. Okay, getting a bit lost now. Hopefully we'll be able to sort this out. So the very first one that's being sent isn't arriving properly. I'm tempted to go back to the get line by socket thing, because this works, and I don't know why that works any differently. So I'm tempted to just try to use that here, which seems odd, but then it also seems like I'm not going to be able to get new line characters properly. Right? Wait, no, because there's no way that's going to work, right? Because in this case, I want text that might have new line characters, and I'm not getting the text actually line by line. I could be getting half of this line, half of this line, half that like overflows onto the next line. So it could be a new line character in the middle of the string. But I don't want it to stop there, and that's what get line from socket does. At the very least, I can test with it. I don't remember. What is /r? I need to remember what /r is. Python /r. What is /r? I'm getting stuff about R, the programming language. What is /r? I mean, /r isn't a Python specific thing, but raw strings, standard strings use backslash for escape characters. Oh wait, I have the, okay, I actually have this the wrong way. So carriage return, that is called escaping. Not R, what is R, that E string? Carriage return character. So is that the enter key? Is that what that is? That's what I would think. Okay. Well, let me at least test with this. It's something worth testing. So, oops, not that. It'll be doing a little bit something like this. So doing something like this in both places. Let me paste you. And then letting it, and then I have to add the new line characters back into over here. Where are you? This plus /n. And that would, in theory, butcher the actual file, but it might at least send, and then I can go from there. All right, I don't need to do that I keep doing. No, you still get a blocking error. Weird, interesting, fascinating. Not good. Okay. So why art thou? So, okay. So it's not to do with this, but why is it happening anyways? Unless now we have an infinite while loop situation here. Did it, wait, not over there. On server side, how many times did these print? Did it still get hung up on the first one there. Where are you? It did get hung up on the first one. It didn't even get here, so it's still failing on the first read. Why? Let me get an idea of how many times this thing's repeating. Is it failing on the first one, or is it repeating multiple times and eventually giving up? Because maybe there's still some other while loop stuff happening, infinite while loop stuff happening somewhere. It's always the danger with infinite while, or the only, it's always the danger with while loops is when they don't end. Ah, wait. No, this makes sense. Okay. You failed on the first one. You didn't even get to the slash and testing. Excuse me? So trace back, but a badabadoo, but a callback. User is temporarily unavailable. Why are you unavailable? You I am not sure. Why is this happening? I do not know. So this part specifically was code that I didn't write here. So it's a portion of this that's going to be an explanation as to why I don't understand. It's from, well, it's a blocking IO error. I think it has to do with the selector stuff, and getting input from one area kind of stops you from getting input from other sources, and that's causing problems. But I don't know how to deal with that. See, the parts here set blocking equals false, so you would think that that's specifically saying, hey, don't block the connection. We don't have blocking IO errors. I guess I could do some Googling and maybe I can figure out something. Let's see what we can find. Let's just skip to the answer. So in the server, you are setting the remote socket to non-blocking mode, which means that I/O on that socket will terminate immediately by an exception if there is no data to read. Oh. Oh, so a blocking... Okay, that's useful information. It causes this blocking error when it tries to read and then there's no data to receive. So is that more now a problem with this while loop? Because I did notice that this while loop was repeating 4 times, but it's weird that the other one isn't accepting even once. Okay, so let me try something here where I just print... So let's just deal with this on its own. It's just dealing with this while... Because I do know that... print statements can be weird when there's errors, and that could have to do with what's going on. That maybe actually is getting through more loops, but it's just print statements being weird. Okay. So let's print. Actually, not in a string. Let's just print. Nope, data. At this point in time, I just want to see how it shrinks. Because I think my guess is that this while loop is repeating infinitely. If I had to guess. Even if that's not the problem, it's still probably... Well, even if it's a separate, unrelated problem, it's still something that we'd want to figure out. So I had a feeling that the empty string wasn't the way to go with this. Okay, so here's some text, even more text, text, even more text, text. Interesting. So again, let me bring up this other test file to show what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to, not that. Test file is supposed to look like this. This is a test file. Here is some text. Beep boop. Okay, well, actually, no, okay, this makes sense. So it's cutting off, because this is after it's already cut off once. So it's doing this to the end, and then it cuts off another 16. Which is probably getting it to somewhere like there. Okay, that makes sense. So as I said before, I don't think the new line part's the problem, but I'm going to keep it in anyway, because for now, yeah. It's causing more new line stuff than there should be, but whatever. Okay. So, what are you supposed to equal once you get... not here. Once you get here, what are you? Are you just... What? Are you just... Are you none? Are you null? Are you end of file character? What are you? Here, I can do a bit of a test here. So if I do this, so my prediction here is that this is never true. So let's find out if that actually is the case. My guess is that it isn't. And then I'll just try out a few different options of what it could potentially be. Because again, my next theory is that it's either none, which is kind of like Python's version of null, or it's actually, because I feel like it'd be skipping past the end of file character. It wouldn't have that be its own bit of string, because it's not actually reading this line by line. Doing it packet by packet, so that each packet's the same size, regardless of how long the lines are. What? You are true? What? Wait. Are you ending? Really? What? Hold on. Oh. That means that might not be the problem. I was kind of hoping it was. Oh, I see what the problem is. I think I do anyway. I think actually this while loop is finishing, so it's no longer sending data. So then this thing is going to receive data, but there's nothing being sent because this while loop is finishing. Oh, okay. Let me test this out. So I just want to see. Let me reaffirm my theory. Also, I kind of hit my knee a bit on my desk, so ow. No, let me copy what I want to copy. Oops. Okay. You do run that part. Okay. So I see what's happening now. So this is ending. The while loop is completing, but then over in the server, it's like, send me more of that file, that sweet file. Send me more of it. But then there's nothing being sent. Okay, so that's the issue here. So if it's nothing, then rather than so if this thing doesn't receive nothing, how do I do this then? So how would how can I have the server know that it's done? I mean, it could know right from the get-go, like if I said, like, there are going to be this many packets. Wait for this many packets. Ooh, I got this many packets. Nice. Or, or it could not do that. Or when this client gets to the end of its while loop, it sends some other thing. But how could I have, like, it sends some unique thing that's like, hey, we've reached the end of the file. Maybe it could be an end of file character, but like, but if I have it be a specific like word saying like end or something, then like, what if that letter combination exists in the file itself? I don't want that to be an issue. So it could either be, yeah, like I said, so when this while loop ends, that says that hey, there's no more packets left. So then it could send something special. It could send along an empty string. Would that work? Would that be fine? Because I guess packets should never be empty strings. I guess it could also send along the word none, or something like that. Is there a better way for the client to just know, or for the server to just know? So, I mean, I guess no, not really. I was about to say maybe if the packet is less than packet size, that would mean that like we don't have a full packet, so this must be the last one. But what if the last packet happens to be the exact size? Then that would break it. So instead, I need something like. So instead, I need something like what? I think that there's got to be a better way. I have a potential solution. I'm trying to think of that there might be a better way. Like, currently, well, my idea is that when the client runs out, it sends along blank, a blank packet. I guess that's okay. I can't think of a better way, so that's just what we're gonna do. Actually, I do have to keep the new line part for the moment. It won't be there for long. So actually, if this is just new line character, that would be the same as it being empty later on. Okay, that should cause this to end properly. Let's try it out. Whoops. All right. Whoops. No, Alice, you shouldn't be typing all of that. No. No. Oops. Let's not. You're already messaged. Oof. Okay, I'm just going to restart it. Error's not good. I don't even know what happened there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Darn. Does it not like getting empty packets? I mean, the packet wasn't actually empty though. I would have thought that this packet that was received. Here, let me do this again, where I just print the packet. What's wrong with this? I do not know. Hmm. Right. If it gets errors, it sometimes doesn't print right. So. Why? Um. Okay. Um. Why? Unless what I thought the problem wasn't really the problem. Here, let me try something. Oh, that's not the line. Like it is this, right? Like it's not failing at the beginning, correct? Nope, there's a nope, it's this. That's the shortcut. Like this isn't failing, right? If this is failing, then we've got bigger issues. Or I mean, the problem is just different than what I thought it was. Oh. Oh. Joyous occasion. Gah. What? What? I mean, yeah, now we have the server sending stuff that or the client sending stuff that the server isn't even trying to receive, but I wouldn't think that would be a problem. What? Excuse me? Let me just have it send one time. Let's just get, like, one time was working, right? Don't tell me this wasn't working. Oh yeah, tabbing matters. So just have it send the first packet. And then have this thing receive the first packet. And let's just, for the funsies, have it write the first packet. This is failing. Then we have some issues. Don't know what I'm going to do if this fails. We'll figure it out. Really? Wait, really? What? The first one is having a new line character, right? Okay. Great. I don't know what pass does. Let me look up what pass does, because maybe that is important for some reason. Pass. It's a null statement? Oh, okay. Why would you want this? Okay, I understand, I guess. Still weird though. Like this, you could have be shorter by going like, if it's new line character, else if it's not R, do the thing, but whatever. Huh. I don't quite know. Huh. Okay, so let me go back to just as a test thing. Go back to doing this not through get line from socket. Doing it sort of on my own. Which was actually just this line. Right? Which then means that this does not need a new line character. Please. Please work. No. Why? So why is maybe okay, I have a theory with this. What? No, I don't. Hold on. How is this any different than when in the past I've any of my other times where I've sent data back and forth? I'm really not sure. So now I'm just trying to send. Now, what is that noise? I don't know. We're not gonna worry about it. Because now I'm not even. I don't even know. Where do you have a decode thing in get line from socket? You're not running that. Wait. Is the error happening here? Because the error is happening here, it's not happening there. Oh! Wait, what? If the error is happening maybe in this code, I kind of disregarded this error because I thought basically this error was causing this one because its connection were set by peer. If the error is actually happening in this, so then this isn't receiving. But it said, I'm pretty sure this one was sending successfully. Oof. Socket.receive, packet size.decode. Resource temporarily unavailable. Why? Okay, let me look back at when I let me look back at when the server accepts a client. Because I do a similar thing here where I send back and forth names and stuff. Or then the username, I think I do that. Or something like that. Okay, accepted connection. Accepted connection from client address. Yeah, message get line from socket connection. Message dot split. Because then that's register blag de blag de blag. That's not any different. That is not any different than what's going on here. I don't think, anyway. And And this even then sends back the response. Did I do encode the thing, do I? Yeah, I do. What's different? What is different here? So here, there's no difference between the... Is data packet empty? It shouldn't be, but maybe what if it is? Oh, what if data packet's empty? What if I didn't do this correctly? I thought I did. Maybe it's empty, so then it's trying to send nothing. Let's see. This is no, packet's not empty. Darn. So, see, now I'm wondering if maybe that this is having problems. So what do you say you're having a problem from? So in get line from socket. Oh, this is having it's sending this off. This is having an error. This thing is finishing, and then in another function, then it's going like, okay, continue trying to get stuff from this, from the server, but it can't do that because the connection is closed. So that's what's so it is this error is causing this error. If this error didn't happen, this error wouldn't be happening. Okay, that makes me more confident in that assessment. So what next can I try? Well, this is what I was afraid of, just being this lost. What can I do? How is this any different from the other bits of stuff I've been doing? Unless, is there something maybe a little bit earlier in the code that's messing with something? So I do know that, so data packet is what I want it to be. So I know that part is correct. Oh wait, is this supposed to be a sock and not client socket? No, it shouldn't be, but I'm going to try this anyways because it's something to try. Those should be the same to my knowledge, but maybe it's not. Also, watch it, like, I don't realize I've been changing, like, the wrong bit of code this whole time of, like, Alice's client and Bob's client. Those should be identical, except I haven't been updating Bob's, but I haven't been running Bob, so that doesn't matter. It's only the next time I run Bob that I need Alice, them to be the same. So let me try that. To my knowledge, those should be the same, but maybe there is something weird and different-y about them. And I swear, if this is the thing that works, I'll be happy. I just want this to work. No, not that. No, I wanted to copy all of this. No, don't you please. Okay. Please. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't think that would work any differently because in this scenario, both socket and client socket are the same thing. Gah. So, which side is having the problem? Is it the client? Is it the server? Is it a little bit of both? So why can't... Unless... Ooh, here's an idea. What if the client is sending the data over before what if the client is sending the data over before the client even tries to receive it? So by the time it's like, okay, now I'm listening, the data was already sent and it wasn't picked up or anything like that. So that causes the server to be now waiting forever. There's a theory. A game theory. Okay, that seems like something plausible. So how can I make sure that does opening a file for writing take up memory that's like, or take up more time, or is it too slow or something? And I don't know. Hmm. What about... gonna say, like, what if I did it more so through the read messages function, because I know that this is working properly. So what if this part could sort of be with reading the sockets, but it's still its use of using new line characters to split things up I don't like. Is there a way I can cause like an intentional delay in the client so that I can like, or I don't know. I don't even know what I would like Google to figure this out. Okay, you know what I might do? I might we'll talk to some of my class members about this or whatever. If I'm doing that, I'm probably gonna go to the not here screen or whatever. So I may do some other Googling or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm really stuck right now. I'm not sure what to do next. So I think I'll cut things off for now, and I will come back when I maybe figure this out. Just so I'm not just sitting here, or if I am, then I'm not streaming it because it's probably not entertaining or whatever to watch. Or do I just stop the stream? I don't know how long I'll be doing this. It could be a while. So you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, either I go to the not here screen or I stop the stream and come back. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stop the stream for now, and I'll just restart it once I hopefully figure this out. Once I figure this out, we're pretty close to done. Actually, that's there's still more to be doing, but this will be like one of the last big hurdles I think we have to cross. Anyway, so I guess I'll finish. I'll just stop the stream and then come back later. All right. So I'll do my outro just in case if something happens that I don't come back. So that'll do it for this live stream. If you liked it, look forward to more. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you around.